going in and getting it.
Dip it
Or
good.
going in.
Yeah, let's get it, baby.
Nasty.
Dip it. Is that a Corona?
This is a Miller 64.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Miller 64. Watching those calories,
What
huh?
is that?
Yeah. It's crisp, low
Crisp.
calorie.
It's crazy
64 calories. It's water. Ooh, dang, Teddy. You know, I haven't shared porn on this chat stream in a while.
I thought Ashtray would enjoy that, so I decided to share it.
I
Oh,
appreciate
what do we got?
Some thickness.
All right. Well, while you
That's-
guys are
that's
looking
some
at
more
pornography,
lady pillows.
It's
Uh,
not
I will
pornography.
start
She's
the
in a
show.
bikini. Jesus.
She's covered. She's just suggesting.
Suggesting.
in this
Mhm.
episode of the Red Eye Report, we discussed the Waco Siege of 1993 that left over 75 dead. With me this week is the soot-covered Ashtray. He's been to Waco, so take that.
Mhm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I've been there too.
Oh yeah,
It's a harrowing
I've
story.
been
Maybe I'll share
through
at
the
the end.
city of
Yeah.
Waco, Texas. Yeah.
No, I went to the camp. I went to the
Oh,
compound.
did you? I never went.
Oh yeah.
yeah. We actually have a Mount Carmel mystic. The moment David Koresh told Mystic that the Branch Davidians lived on Mount Carmel, he was sold.
Oh,
Didn't have to say
absolutely.
anything. The
A
fucking
mountain of
Zion.
Carmel could be a
Of
fucking
Carmel?
break.
Are
It
you
comes with a
crazy?
ladle.
I mean, really. Just hook it
Stab
to my
kids in the face
veins.
for that.
Next to Mystic, we have Teddy. He was going to join the Branch Davidians, but after getting into a fierce battle of Dr. Mario with David, they had a falling out.
And also, black folk don't go for that fucking that crazy cult shit.
Although the Branch Davidians actually was a multicultural cult or organization. Yeah.
How many
There were some
brothers?
black people. There were some
Yeah,
black
yeah,
people.
yeah.
Yep.
Two don't count, bro. Two don't count.
It's like 1.5. I think one.
I mean, right. I mean, yeah.
Finally, there's me, Oracle. Well, my friends call me Oracle. You can call me Mr. Retardo.
Okay. Okay.
And this
Como
is-
arigato, Mr. Retardo.
And this is the Red Eye Report.
I'm glad I'm glad you're finally owning it, Oracle. You're finally owning it, and I commend you for that.
All right, so this Waco.
No.
madness.
Pause for the
Oh
cause.
yeah, before we
Okay?
get going
Yeah.
here,
Oh, whoops.
Fuck with
Oof.
Yeah.
tradition.
Yeah,
weekly
Jesus.
benefit event for the Dane County Humane Society. Pause for the cause. This
Yeah.
week's animal is what?
Gordon the
Oh,
goldfish.
Who?
Gordon the goldfish. Haven't we added another
Yeah.
goldfish?
Yeah, see, I don't. You guys can't pick animals for shit.
Yeah. No.
Okay, well, Mystic, if we can't pick one, you pick one, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, you want me to pick one right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
God. Yeah. Which
Damien the
Dane County-
Doberman Retriever. How about that?
Doberman
Damien?
Retriever?
Yeah, he's a mix. Damien the Doberman Retriever. He's a
A mix of
half
what?
Doberman, half Retriever. Really? A mix of what, Teddy?
Yeah, I'm really high. I started being high. Before
Yeah.
I
Nonetheless,
started.
Damien.
Yeah.
Damien was a backup plan. And he is
Because
actually
apparently-
going to be basking in the spotlight. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Damien.
Yeah, because apparently Gordon wasn't cool enough.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's a goat. He's going to be dead next week. So what does it matter?
Well, he's a 10-year-old.
Yeah, we had Limpy the fish, remember?
His-
Limpy the
fucking-
one-fin fish?
His forever home fucking is a 1.5 vacation. You know?
Yeah. His forever home is an hour
His
travel down
forever
the
home.
sewage system before the fucking water is unbreathable.
All right, let's get into Waco. 1993, early 90s, a little crazy
Oh, yeah.
for
There's
this
a number,
country.
Chris.
93 was a good year, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Janet Reno.
Yeah.
Didn't fuck
Janet
around.
Reno, the fucking ugliest woman I've ever seen in my
Oh my
life.
God, those
Jesus.
shoulders were amazing.
Sexiest woman. You fucking
I don't know,
shit.
man. Margaret Thatcher was pretty fucking ugly, too.
Oh yeah, she was.
Oh, man,
Uh,
I'd fuck Margaret Thatcher over Janet Reno any day.
Ooh,
Oh,
I think-
God.
Totally. The
If you
hands,
put a
there's
gun-
no.
probably
there's
just
no
on the
choice.
accent alone.
No,
That'd
no.
probably get
If you put a gun in my head, and make me fuck both, I'd just take the bullet.
Margaret Thatcher, I would soften that Iron Woman.
God, anyway, anyway,
Gross.
right?
Uh,
Oh
So yeah, early 1993, 51-day standoff. And it ended up being...
Yeah, I forget how long that was.
Yeah, it ended in April 19th when fires consumed the compound. 75 people were dead, including 25 children. So this kicked off the Branch Davidians. They were kind of this, splinter group off of Seventh-day Adventists. And, they were, I don't know, they were just fucking super hippy-dippy, let the cult leader fuck your wife kind of garden variety.
Crazy ass white people is the saying that black people say, and you all can say it.
Crazy ass white people. Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
Easy.
But it just so happened that they also had a massive arsenal of fucking weapons.
Yeah, right.
They were making explosives. They had machine guns. They had 50 cals.
Well, it wasn't part of their religion, and it was part of the supposed preparing.
Yes. So they thought that the end times were coming, and they actually referred to the United States government as the Babylonians, and they were going to destroy them or try to destroy them one day. So that came true. So anyway.
Yeah. Well, how about that manifesting?
Right.
It's kind of hard to do. We don't have any tanks.
One thing I didn't realize about this, well, basically how this unfolded, the ATF decided that they were going to do a raid on a compound in Waco, Texas. So they showed up with like 90 ATF agents and a couple covered trucks.
So what made them choose that compound just to raid? I mean, was it like...
So yeah, that's still controversial to this day.
Yeah, it is. But they had an undercover agent actually.
In the cult.
Yeah, in the cult.
Oh, okay.
They knew that so this was all about weapons charges initially, and
I thought it was the kids, wasn't it too?
It might have been the kids, although there's been, at least from the reports that I've seen, there was not like confirmed reports on the kids.
Right.
So I don't know.
That could have been hearsay rumor, because I know there was a lot of like, yep, he's fiddling the kids.
Right.
I think that's what it was like the guy inside, because they said it in the documentary. Like the dude inside said that they were fucking with kids.
Oh, okay.
So
but he couldn't prove it. So they went in on the weapons charges. You know what I'm saying? Like he knew that they had a fucking shit ton of guns. So
right.
Let's get the ATF.
But once they start touching kids, then we'll deal with the weapons.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So so the ATF shows up, and they think that they're gonna just roll up with these 2 trucks full of agents and ask David Koresh to come out, and he's just gonna leave with them.
Yeah, he's just gonna. Yeah, okay, sure.
That didn't work out. That
Sure
shit
didn't.
did not work out, and it fucking just kicked off. There's controversy as to who fired the first shot, but what was that, Mystic? You said it was the largest gun exchange of gunfire on U.S. soil since the Civil War.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was just fucking mayhem.
Yeah, between the government.
Yeah, they're talking massive, dude. Like the first firefight was like a half an hour long.
Yeah.
Just straight fucking machine gun fire.
Yeah, and how many died?
Fucking 50 cows were fucking assaulting like those trucks and shit, dude. That's nuts. They killed 4 agents.
Yeah, 4 agents, and I think 5
Wow.
Branch Davidians. 5 or 6 got killed in that first encounter. So
and there was video of that. That's the thing. Is like, think about how that video wouldn't have been aired nowadays, where they were shooting through the roof there on those agents.
Right through.
I remember seeing
disagree.
that.
I think it would have been. I think it would have been televised today.
Oh yeah, I think it would.
I mean, because I remember that happened in '93. I was 13 years old and I watched a lot of it.
You think it would be televised today?
Oh yeah, because it's good TV.
Well,
they show.
I don't know.
I don't know if they.
I don't know. I don't
actually
agree,
have
Teddy. I don't know that they would show
the
it
cops
on
getting shot.
mainstream. Yeah, I don't know that they would show it.
Well, they
you'd be able to see it on YouTube, obviously.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, they wouldn't show the cops being shot, but the oh my god, they're shooting at each other and stuff.
Or they wouldn't do it. I don't know. It almost seemed like they did it live, and maybe because I think there wasn't there also some idea that the FBI was like, we're going to show force, and
there was the fucking cameras. They told reporters to go there. There were two.
Yeah.
Actually,
they told reporters to go there.
Yes, there were two reporters, and crews. That's why there were cameras there, though.
And the reporters. So get this: the reporters got lost on the way to the compound, and they ran into a mailman on the road, and they're like, "Hey, can you tell us where the Branch Davidian compound is?" And he's like, "Oh, well, why do you want to know that?" And they're like, "Oh, well, we hear that, or the ATF is going to do a raid on the compound." And the mailman is like, "Oh, well, thank you for the information, and the compound's that way." Turns out he was a Branch Davidian. So he went back and he warned them, so they were ready when the ATF showed up with the 2 truckloads. So, yeah, things escalated very quickly. There were negotiations in the beginning. They released, I don't know, something like 25 kids or something like that in exchange for food and other supplies. David Koresh, he had been wounded pretty good during that first encounter, but he was still alive. Anyway, and the FBI came in, and they had the hostage rescue team there, and basically they just wanted to go in and end this thing.
Yeah.
And the negotiators, they're trying to negotiate, and basically the negotiator, they would negotiate something, and then the hostage rescue team would just do something fucking crazy,
like move into a perimeter or some shit,
so things broke down
just
pretty quickly.
Poke the bear more.
Yeah, and eventually it got to the point where Janet Reno gave the go ahead to fucking fire gas canisters, tear gas canisters. I thought that, they just did a couple tear gas canisters and something lit up. No, they fired 600 tear gas canisters.
Yeah, they fucking they lit that shit up.
So
I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Before they did too, did you read or they called him? They called the compound and they're like, "Hey, listen, we're coming in, but this is not a declaration of war. Do not fire back. Or this is not a show of force. Do not fire back. But we're coming in." And then they hung up, like the FBI did, like the hostage team, and then all of a sudden this Abrams just starts rolling into the compound.
Yeah.
Fucking just mowing shit over.
Right. So the compound, it caught fire. It was this kind of ramshackle plywood construction to begin with.
It kind of looked like a
it was a piece of shit.
I don't know, like a fucking shitty old shed.
Like they framed it. They framed the whole thing, and they just didn't finish the inside, basically.
Yeah, and so it went up, and a bunch of 9 people got out. A bunch of people died. David Koresh was found shot in the head. They don't know if it was a suicide or if somebody shot him while he was trying to get away. But it really big blunder in terms of the U.S. federal government, how they're handling things. Timothy McVeigh, the Oklahoma City bomber, actually went to Waco.
Mm-hmm.
So wasn't there a fire? Didn't the compound catch fire or something?
Oh yeah. It caught fire and everybody died.
Yeah, because I remember. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I was doing something else. Sorry.
You were staring at the television, being stoned. Yeah,
I was actually waiting to comment on it.
Yeah, but Timothy McVeigh, he was there. He went there during the standoff, and He was pissed
Yeah,
off.
he was like one of the
Liked what he saw.
what do you call it? I don't know, kind of alt-right leaning like groups of protesters.
Yeah,
I remember right.
they say, well, there was Ruby Ridge that happened in 92.
Yeah.
And then there was this one that happened in 93, and it really kind of sent the alt-right kind of in a prepper frenzy. And then you had the Oklahoma City bombing.
That was 94, right? Or it was late 93, I thought.
94, I think. I believe it was 94.
We need to be factual on the show, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
It was in the 90s.
Get it right.
Right.
We got that right. It was in the 90s. So.
It was in the 90s.
All right, so some kind of interesting things about the Waco Siege. The one thing that I never really thought or occurred to me was that the Branch Davidians and David Koresh, it's not like he just showed up and it was this way from the get-go. You know, he had a history, and the Branch Davidians had a history as well. And so this group, it was formed in the 1930s, and then this is kind of David Koresh. Okay, so he was born Vernon Wayne Howell. He changed his name to David Koresh in 1990 after becoming
sexier.
the leader of the Branch Davidians.
Oh, Vernon gets me hard.
Let's go, Brandon.
Okay, so here we go. He grew up, and he was dyslexic, and he got teased a lot as a kid. So he had the nickname Mr. Retardo. That's where that came from. Look at this picture. I mean, it's like fucking Napoleon Dynamite.
That'll make you claim you're Jesus.
Arigato, Mr. Retardo.
So, ever take that bike off for any sweet jumps?
Yeah, he went in there. He joined the Branch Davidians when he was 22 years old. And he soon got into an affair with the president of the group, Lois Roden, who was in her 60s.
How old was he?
He was 22.
Ooh.
Oh, he liked them. He liked them fucking.
Oh, yeah. Vintage pussy.
So then slid those pan down and went to work.
So when she died, he fought with her son for control of the Branch Davidians. He shot the guy, her son George, in the chest and in the hands, and was tried for attempted murder after that incident.
Damn. So did he go to?
Did he go to prison?
No, it was a mistrial. He was obsessed with music, so he actually he moved to Los Angeles to become a rock star. That didn't work out.
Oh,
and that's when he went to the Branch Davidians. Yeah.
Wait, now was he part of the Branch Davidians before he tried to be a rock star?
No.
Okay.
It was after.
So I can't be a rock star, so I joined a cult.
Oh, for some reason I thought he grew up in the Branch Davidians or something.
No, he didn't. No, he showed up and he fucking started doing this crazy shit.
Damn, so he like injected himself into the cult.
Yes,
I love that Oracle, that we listened so well that Oracle literally said he moved to LA to become a rock star, and when that didn't work out, he joined the Branch Davidians. And Ashtray goes, "Oh, so was he a part of the Branch Davidians before he wanted to be a rock star?" Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, just like the fire shit, he said that already.
Okay, now let's go back. Let's go back to the rock star David Koresh. Yeah. So this.
Oh God, is there a picture?
Oh, dude, hold on. Yeah.
Look at it.
Oh, there's sound.
Hold on, dude. I'm gonna share the screen here.
Look at that fucking shirt. It's like straight out of Seinfeld.
He's a pirate. He's a pirate.
Puffy. But I don't want to be a pirate. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's...
Okay, now listen to, so if you look up David Koresh, he's got a bunch of tracks on YouTube.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
Man,
here, listen to fucking
YouTube wasn't around back then.
Listen to fucking David
What is
Koresh
this witchcraft?
in this song.
Really him playing
yes,
guitar?
That's him playing guitar.
Damn, dude,
It's pretty impressive.
Right? No, and he's singing.
Might be the son of God.
Right? Like, totally changed my mind about David Koresh.
Well, no wonder he took over the group so well. He fucking beat the son of him. He just fucking did a wicked guitar solo.
Right.
He won him over.
And he's the lead singer. So, yeah. I mean, after I started listening to that
wow.
Okay, so my question: somebody had to find these things and post them on YouTube. Does he have like a cult following to his cult, or is it?
So not super seriously. There are still Branch Davidians, but basically what happened, there are a few that escaped, that were there with him, but that's a pretty small. They actually have a replacement compound, much smaller, in the same location. But one of the people that was ousted when he fucking took over and splintered off and left, he came back. And now he's their leader and on the right path or whatever. So yeah, they still exist. On this, you will see like some comments on these videos or whatever. So I think some of these videos, if I remember correctly, I don't know if they were like demo tapes or whatever. Some of them said University of Texas, but maybe that's for like archiving.
You have to think about it this way. This event happened in '93. So as soon as it happened, all reporters were scouring for who the fuck is this David Koresh? And I'm sure it's different news agencies who got multiple copies of these back in the day when people were trying to figure out who he was. And some people have converted them to YouTube since then.
Yeah.
Otherwise, anyone else doing these videos like this back in the day, it just would have been lost to time.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, this has been on here for 11 years. So basically when YouTube was getting going, somebody put this on here. And I mean, some people are like R.I.P. David Koresh or whatever, but a lot of people are just cracking fucking jokes about the songs like such fire that it fucking set the compound on fire or whatever. Like just funny ass jokes that.
So about the fire part, this happened in '93 when I was 13 years old, and my mother is fiercely religious, and I remember after the fire got started, back then there was a little a discrepancy of who started the fire. Did who started the fire? Did the FBI start the fire? And all those things. But I went to a lot of church services as a kid where people claimed that angels started the fire because he was claiming to be the son of God. And this is what preachers were preaching. And this is what stuck in my mind about this Waco shit most of the time. Yeah. So that's what I'm like.
Was that almost sounds like your preachers were saying he was good? The angels came there to like what?
No. The angels came and set the fire to burn him because he was claiming because David Koresh was claiming to be.
I see.
Yeah.
So they just kill fucking.
Yeah, angels. That's what angels.
A couple dozen fucking innocent kids.
Time to kill.
Right, but as a kid in a church service, this is what I know. Yeah. So.
They 5 children.
In the documentary, they said that because the FBI and whoever else, the agencies that assaulted the place said that they didn't set the fire. Obviously, they're going to deny it.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, the Branch Davidians had to, but like even the guys in the thing said we were firing so much shit into that thing.
Dude, 600 canisters.
It like something probably just caught on fire and it got, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like Like it was them that did it, shooting all that fucking gas, that tear gas in there and shit. Like something caught on fire.
Oh,
Something
yeah.
caught on fire, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just the way that this was handled is fucking dumb. I mean, there's no way this was not going to be a huge gunfight. The way that they approached this, but I kind of feel like that's what they wanted.
Also,
how could
in the 90s.
That's what
like,
some
how
of
could
them
you not get
did.
proof?
Because in that documentary, they interview like some of the higher ups, and one of them, the hostage negotiators, are like, "We just wanted to fucking get people out of there safely." And like literally, they're talking to the FBI guys, and the FBI guys are like, "Yeah, we had to just get them, we had to just go in there and bust some shit up." And like, dude, what the fuck? Who's in charge here?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
negotiators, like, I had him almost coming out. He's like, he almost came out.
Right.
And then the very next day, like, they brought in Abrams tanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Right. Yeah.
It's counterintuitive. But,
pretty ridiculous.
yeah.
Interesting kind of period in the country's history, to have that close, those three major kind of domestic terror, whatever, we'd probably throw that label on there. Obviously, the Oklahoma City bombing is more terrorism, but
the first World Trade Center attack was right after Oklahoma City too,
that's
wasn't it?
true. So that that one's in there too.
The truck in the fucking
First World Trade Center. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they put a truck in the parking garage.
Right.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So
they basically did exactly what Timothy McVeigh did in Oklahoma City, but not as well.
Yep.
So there you have it.
One thing I want to say, if you guys are interested in that documentary is fantastic. It's a good like I said, it's a masterclass on perspectives, because like they interview one of the snipers from the FBI hostage unit, and he was posted up in this like farmhouse that was like 300 yards away about. And actually he said it was 297, because this whole scene he's like, I'm sitting there and it's like 3 a.m. one time. I'm on watch and I see the light go on in the room that we thought was David Koresh's. And he's like, and the curtain opens and there he is standing right there. David Koresh looking out the window. He's like, I know I can hit a dime at 300 yards and it's 297 to his head. He's like, I could end this right now, but I'd go to prison for murder. He's like, I still think about it every day and I regret it not doing it. It. You know what I mean? Like the perspective of these people, like, and this other one tells a story too. Like when they assaulted, they came in and they were trying to pull people out when the fire was raging and shit. Like people were running out. And he's like, and I just started getting shot at by this fucking sniper. He's like, this dude was so dedicated to fucking his belief that the very last thing he did on earth was try to kill me, when all I was doing was trying to help his people out of that building. You know what I'm saying? Like, like it's just like, God damn, man. I can't imagine being that fucking like devout for anything.
Yeah.
Well, you don't believe in God, so there you go.
Well, yeah, but I mean, and there's other shit. They interview other like women in there that like still believe.
Oh yeah.
That David Koresh
they're
was fucking.
They're pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, you think
That's
that you're trying to rescue us?
Right.
I want to start a cult, but I want my wife to come along and she won't, so I can't do it. I mean, it'd be awesome. We can all start a cult. I mean, we can, but I know my wife won't come along.
Fuck that. I don't want to be in a cult.
Force her.
It's too much work.
Yeah, right.
Isn't that the whole point of a cult? You gotta force her to do things.
Narrative. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's that picture of one of the agents, ATF agents, getting lit up.
Yeah, that was one of the like. Yeah, we're seeing live. It's like, damn, that part, like that would be blurred out.
Yeah,
that motherfucker was. I don't know if he only died or not.
Well, there was definitely a dead guy up there.
Oh, that's the guy who tried to come in that window and he got blasted. Yeah.
Yeah, they interview one of the first dude that went through that window in that documentary.
Yeah.
God, the first one that went through survived.
Yeah, he survived.
Yeah, he actually
said
survived. He got
inside, like blasted
shot
a couple people and
a
shit.
few times.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have the What Sexy section of the show, where we finger bang ourselves to fucking David Koresh on YouTube.
Because he's an awesome guitarist.
Yep. First up, we have Mystic with Machine Shop Live.
All right, so this place, the guy who runs this, he doesn't have a lot of bands on there yet, but Fit for an Autopsy, it's all metal bands, obviously. That's what I listen to.
Obviously.
The guy who owns this place, his nickname is Machine. He's a producer. He's done 3 Lamb of God albums, whole bunch of other shit, like metal shit. And this, it just sounds so good. Like, this is fucking live, and like, just the way that it sounds is fantastic. It's a cool little fucking channel if you want to go on there and check out. They have bands on there.
It's live. That's a great cut for being filmed live. They just have, I guess, multiple cameras. They just have
they got
live
multiple
switching.
people filming that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man,
So
that's a high production
I'm sure
value.
they edited afterwards. They probably did.
Oh, I thought it was streamed live.
No,
Still.
no, it's live sound. That's through his board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Machine Shop Live. Check it
Sexy.
out. Next up, we have me opening the HHC Vault. So I realized the other day, I was like, man, what about that HHC stuff? Or this was a few weeks ago, and I remember I had a vape. You don't know what HHC is? It's just like strong ass. I don't know, some kind of
Is
derivative.
it like a
of
Delta
weed.
8? It's a
Something
so
like
it's
that.
not a
Yeah.
THC,
Super
but it's a,
THC.
Something like that, yeah. But get high as shit when you smoke it. And you feel good. So there you go.
Well, yeah, crack does the same thing, bro. It's not good for you.
Yeah, it does.
well, high as shit is relative. Comes in many
You smoke
flavors.
crack and tell me you don't like it.
A chemical reaction to cocaine. Marijuana isn't. Right, Teddy?
You smoke crack and tell me you don't like it.
Oh, I love it.
Oh.
I've smoked crack before. That's why I don't do it. Because I like it. It's like meth. Cocaine. I love speed.
All right. We also Teddy, life. What's sexy about life?
I'm just enjoying life, man. I love my family. Love my, my son has a sleepover tomorrow. He's making friends. It's I'm just loving life. I redid some life insurance. I'm worth a bunch of money. It's just,
We did some life insurance.
Yeah.
You wanna fraud? You wanna do some fraud?
No.
I'll fake.
And you want to know why I don't want to do fraud? Because I am Teddy Bear Terror on Steam, on every game console. I'm not starting over. I'm not.
It's all about his gamer
Just for a bunch
tag.
of money. Fuck that, bro.
I don't know what I have to start.
Not
over.
about
I'm not
prison
starting over my game.
time.
I am not starting over my gaming career.
My gaming career.
I mean, really, in Halo
funny.
3, I lasered.
I never
lasered
thought about it, but
1,200
yeah,
people in
essentially it
850
is.
matches. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
You've been
Yeah, you've
fucking-
spent enough time doing that it could be a career. Absolutely.
Yep.
Ashtray.
Yeah, but
Meat Raffle has been balling.
Yeah. The So yeah, even that weekend, Oracle and his lovely wife showed up for a couple rounds. It's been for the last probably 6 weeks where pretty much it's even the bar isn't like slam packed like a Packer game, but it's busy enough that I have to use all 75 of the paddles just to have enough to go around
Nice.
through the whole bar, and have to put like limits on people to make sure I can everyone gets a fair chance to play.
do you make any money off this raffle?
The it's basically goes all towards my bar tab, and I get like employee status, so I get basically half off everything.
Nice.
So
Look, you're trading this for alcohol? Are you fucking?
That's
Are you fucking kidding me?
alcohol, food, and tips. Yeah, I make cash tips too.
I mean,
but,
Teddy, think about how much he spends on alcohol. Like,
I
that's,
get it. That's
Oh,
part
yeah,
of the
like,
problem. I mean, like, why not transfer it to real money? I get, but okay. Hey.
yeah, well, and the thing is,
why not?
it's
He just
getting
spend it on
balling.
liquor anyway. So what does it matter? You just-
If I were doing a job and they wanted to pay me in weed or money, I would take the money, not the weed.
Yeah, no.
Why?
I
You
mean,
wouldn't
it's
have
getting
to
where
go
it's
buy weed
popular
then.
enough that, yeah, I can. The money
But
I'm
I
bringing
get a
in
great deal on weed though.
is getting to where it's like, all right, yeah, now I should just negotiate a cut of this because I'm having to use all the paddles, and it's like, God damn it, I've been this old joke I've been using this entire time is that it's the best damn meat raffle in town, as voted by Cat Fancy magazine, or fucking In Shape magazine, whatever. I make up some publication each time, and now it's becoming like, fuck, motherfuckers are showing up on the regular. So I think I may have manifested the best damn meat raffle in town.
You're gonna have to hold out like fucking Aaron Rodgers and
Yeah, right.
go
Be
into
like, "Oh, I wanna come back
Make it,
next
bro."
season." Right?
Just don't negotiate like what's his face from the Ravens. Who's the quarterback? Or was the quarterback?
Lamar,
Lamar
Jackson.
right?
Otherwise they'll fucking just kick you out and you'll be peddling
Yeah.
your meat raffle down at the bus station.
No other motherfucker's gonna do this. I got
If
pretty good.
you were in Milwaukee, bro, we'd come do a story on you. But
we would.
That would be funny.
No, it wouldn't.
Fuck yeah, it would.
absolutely, I'd pitch it somehow. Do a Sunday story.
They're starting a
4-minute
Sunday
piece.
fun day. It's just an adult carnival. Anyways, the thing is, like, I've got such a cast of characters that are regulars. It becomes this feedback where, like, as the performer, like, and you have that audience that knows you, and like they're over the top when they win. And then, like, other regulars will, like, jeer and, like, talk shit to other regulars. Like, fuck you, Alex. Like,
Yeah.
fucking me. They, like, rub it in each other's faces. And then all the new people see that and, like, damn, look at all these people having fun, Like, gee golly, this is a good time. And then some of them start becoming regulars.
That actually would make every Sunday we have a Sunday show, which is an hour long, and it's just like 5-minute pieces, 4 to 5 minute pieces that are exactly like that. They're just fucking like, you could do a story about
Just
like
a community
the tradition of a Wisconsin meat raffle. You know what I mean? And like you fucking interview drunk ass people and people love it. Like, we did a fucking 3-minute piece on what is a sandwich. Like, like someone went around. Someone went around. Oh, they put a lot of man hours into this. It's actually pretty well edited. It's really cool looking. But anyway, like, because we had a debate for like months in the station. Like, is a hot dog a sandwich? Because it meets every criteria. But it meets every criteria.
But you got to eat it sideways.
In that
ain't a
sandwich,
sandwich.
did anybody mention the Earl of
I guess
sandwich?
a sub you eat sandwich.
The Earl of Sandwich?
I don't know what that means, Teddy.
Well, Jesus Christ.
It has nothing to do with the meat raffle or news stories.
He said, he talked about sandwiches. Fuck you.
It's from a movie, I think, anyway. But we went and interviewed like cousins, like their corporate headquarters and usingers and shit. Like, dude, it was a fucking funny piece. But I could totally see a meat raffle story like that. Like, people would get a kick out of it. Just
it's
quirky,
a Wisconsin thing.
fast cut shit. Yeah, like just a uniquely Wisconsin tradition.
Oh yeah. And that's the thing is, it's like I get so much feedback from people who go to a lot more other meat raffles, and like there are meat raffles where they only have 15 paddles for the entire bar, 15 paddles, and you each get one paddle, and then the rest, you basically, like, you got to wait till the next round to possibly get one of those next 15. Yeah. And like ours is like, we go up to 75 paddles and we get you fucking drunk.
Yeah, I bet those other meat raffles are like fucking going.
At least the feedback I hear from my return customers is like, they're like, oh my god, it's super boring. They'll be like, oh, they had really good cuts of meat.
72.
But yeah,
number 72.
72.
Okay, the Earl of Sandwich in 1762. John Montague, the fourth Earl of Sandwich, invented the meat meal that changed history forever. As the story goes, he was playing cards and did not want to leave the gaming table to eat. He asked for a serving of roast beef to be placed between 2 slices of bread.
So he really was the.
So
Go fuck yourselves.
That's where the
Go
sandwich
fuck
came
yourselves.
from.
okay, that's where the sandwich came from. But does that answer the question? Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes,
No,
it's meat between 2 pieces of bread.
I guess, but does it matter that it's connected on the, like a bun is connected on the one
You
side?
think that's where the crux is? I guess I always thought
because a pita is
more
a
of a
sandwich.
A
hot
pita
dog's
is
more
not a
two-dimensional
fucking sandwich.
It is.
It is?
Bro, the pita.
It literally meets the standard of
Oh
that.
my god.
It is,
Well, that's
man.
what I'm saying. That's
It
the
is a
I know,
sandwich,
this is-
yes.
That's the debate. A gyro, is it a sandwich?
Yeah.
I wanted to have that in the package. And go ask Giannis, who's Greek, is a gyro a sandwich? Because I guarantee that motherfucker's answer would be hilarious.
Right. Oh
Yeah.
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 That
yeah.
shit would have went viral.
Right.
I'd call it a delicious, epic Greek taco.
I just put the link to that package.
All right.
Awesome. Go look at it. Yeah.
Next up we have Fuck What You Think, where we totally change our minds about David Koresh because he was a sellout.
Exactly.
And we're happy they all
Sexy
died.
guitar player.
All right. First up, we've got Ashtray, late night U-turns in the Branch Davidian compound.
Yeah. I swear,
That's right. You told this story before.
I think I told the
forgot.
story on one episode. We probably did something that was related to that.
I think it was road trips or something.
Yeah, that might have been it.
Something like that, yeah.
Because, yeah, I was on my road trip with my buddy where we took like fucking whole month to go along the U.S. South. We thought, why not try to find where the Branch Davidian compound was in Waco, based on, like, they don't give you an address, but there was like the
It's a weird trip to take, but
this wasn't the main goal of the trip. This was just on the way through Texas. It's like, well, we'll go, like, we could hit Waco while we're there. Like, we were at a truck stop connected to Wi-Fi, and it was like using Google, satellite coordinates or whatever, longitude, latitude, and kind of narrowed it down to this area. And of course, the timing of their trip ended up where it became like fucking dark out. So it's not super late. Like, it's maybe 8 or 9 p.m., but it's dark. And we're going through these back roads, and we slow down, like, oh, there's a gate there. And we back up and go through the gate, and right away there's this, like, no, like TX, DMV or whatever, like, or whatever, the Texas government, authorities. And we, like, slowly creep it forward in the dark with our shitty old van. And there's a huge fucking, like, whatever that granite stone that you make like a monument, a gravestone, or a big family marker. It was like that size, like big boulder size, with a flat face and just said Branch Davidian. We're like, oh fuck.
Oh shit. Get out.
In the dark. It's like, oh shit, so.
What year is this?
Right. This was 2008. The end of 2008. So close to, I can't remember if this is before or after Christmas. This would have been after Christmas, because Christmas was down in Louisiana. Anyways, we drive it, like, it's a gravel road, right? Like, it's a huge plot of land. And so we just following this gravel road, and like along it, every once in a while, would be dotted like a trailer home, and their lights on. You can kind of tell like people are watching TV or something. And we're just driving along, at a good, safe, like 15 miles an hour or whatever, like kind of driving like maybe we know where we're going. And we passed maybe 3 or 4 trailer homes with lights on, and then we passed. It was all dark, but you could tell, and we had read that they had rebuilt like a church in the area where the compound was. And we follow the road, and it actually kind of comes to a dead end, which is like the dead end is someone's property, another trailer home with some like sheds and stuff. And the like as we're going in here too, this is moment where like it occurred to me, it's like, this is Texas where they shoot the curious.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
You know, it's like
And they
can
have
shoot
more
us,
guns than people.
and Texan law would probably justify them.
Oh,
We're just these
absolutely.
road kids.
There's a stand your ground law in there.
So
You're on their property, bro.
Yeah,
you're dead.
we pull like we realize that this guy's trailer home is like there's no like further way through really, so we just have like, oh, we got to pull like a fucking like not even really, probably wasn't even a full U-turn. It was so narrow. It's like, oh, got to do a Y-turn, you know, like and like we could see the trailer, like this old man like looks like peers out. He kind of looks like Al from Married with Children, you know, but really old. And he's kind of with a scowl on his face out this trailer window as we're going on. I was like, all right, I guess we'll just head on back, you know, we're kind of nonchalant. And as we're driving, and that's kind of like when I was getting real actual fear. Because I was thinking like they really could just shoot us. There ain't much that's going to happen. And as we're driving past the church, Tom's like, oh, gee, he's like, I can see there's like headstones by the church, probably for the members that died. And we go past this one trailer, and there's like this, looks like, you know, this scrawny old like white trailer trash lady on the patio smoking. And you see these like little kids with their peering their eyes out in the blinds. And we kind of go past them, and Tom's like, oh, I'm gonna ask her which way they're. I'm like, you dumb fucker, like, let's get out of here. And he like puts it in reverse, and he backs up, and she's gone, like she's off the patio. And he's like, all right, yeah, maybe we should go. Like, yeah, this is getting creepy, like Children of the Corn shit. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
And yeah, so we got out.
You get back on the main road, and you're like, oh, we made it, and then headlights pop on right.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean?
Totally. Like, I was looking in my mirrors the entire time. I'm like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Dude.
Like, God, I never felt like so creepy.
Some distance between us. I don't care what direction. Just fucking go.
So Ashtray will hang out with crackheads in Chicago, but he would not.
Right.
Go near Branch Davidians.
Oh, I went near Branch Davidians, dude. Way nearer than you did. I guess I was. You could. There's actual some dread there. I was like, ugh. I got nervous with the crackheads, but like real dread.
All right.
He knows the Davidians will use them guns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Next up, we've got Teddy. Tomorrow is my last day.
So tomorrow's my last day. At my restaurant, then I opened.
Flying to Mars.
I am going to another. I'm going to back to my original restaurant, which is like 5 minutes from my house.
How far away is this one from your house right now?
Traffic, about 20 minutes.
Oh, nice. It's
coming home, it's about 30, 40 minutes. It's not very far. It's like I gotta Google it shit to find out how far it is, but it's it's not very far. But the thing is I got really emotional saying like I feel kind of like the guy at Cheers, being behind the bar and having people come in 3-4 times a week. I mean, I like my job. I love my job. It's fucking fun. I don't, you know, it's I like the people that come in. It's like I describe my job as being able to fuck with white people and they pay me for it. I mean, it's
perfect job.
I mean, yeah, it's and not being and having these people have to go like 15 minutes out of their way. It's, you know, it's a yeah.
Well, there will be more white people.
Okay. It's 20. Okay, it's 20 miles away. It's 20 miles away from my house. So now
only 5.
It says it's about 23 minutes. So, but I speed my ass off, so about 15. But yeah, it's just, you know, I'm gonna miss the people and you know, that's about it.
All right. Is it owned by the same person?
Yeah.
restaurants?
Yes,
Okay.
it is. Yeah, it's almost the same person. That's why.
Yeah.
The reason I'm leaving is because I'm needed in another restaurant that he's short in.
Duty calls.
Yeah, duty calls. You know.
All right. Next up, we've got Mystic with morals? Question mark.
All right. So
Morals?
So last night, one of our reporters went to this thing. Let's lay it out like this. This girl died about 2 weeks ago. She was shot, right? I don't know why or how, like what the situation was. But her uncle or dad, I think, was like the head of the Common Council in Milwaukee. So they had like some fundraiser thing tonight, right? Or not tonight, last night. So it's like a memorial thing for this girl. And Donald Driver, who, if you're not a Packer fan, you may not know who he is, was a receiver for the Packers, won a Super Bowl with them and shit. He's a pretty big deal. So he was there at this fucking thing, this somber event. One of our reporters asked him about Aaron Rodgers.
Oh my God. Really?
So to me, that's just tacky as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
You gotta get those ratings, man. You gotta get those questions.
I just fucking God.
Did any other reporters
not to mention,
interview?
like, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna
Right.
say? He doesn't fucking know.
Yeah. Who
It's
knows?
just, and I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know if anybody else was there.
Did they air it? His question?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I cut it.
I guess
It pissed me
he
off.
handled it.
Cutting it.
Yeah. So I guess what was?
Well, he handled it just fine. He was like, "Yeah, I don't know," you know.
Yeah, he
like
didn't
Aaron
like it.
Rodgers
He
is-
wasn't like, really?
No,
Right
he
now?
wasn't all mad about it. He's a super nice guy. Like everything I've ever seen of him is
And he
fucking
probably
just
gets
really nice.
used to.
Yeah,
always
but
being
I
asked
mean,
to
that's
press
just
his limits.
tacky as fuck, dude. You're at this fucking. You're at it. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
I get if it's like a football event or like just
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
with a
Well,
sign
I
or
guess
something,
why was the reporter there?
to cover that other event.
That's
So
fucking
he was there
crazy.
to cover the actual shoot, the morning,
Yes.
the memorial.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought the reporter was there
He said
to
that.
ask. That's fucking Jesus.
Yeah. Little skeezy.
Yeah, I didn't like it, but whatever. I don't make the decisions, I guess.
Yeah,
Last up, we have
I just work here.
we have me with when will robots take over customer service? Fucking
Mm-hmm.
phone people's jobs. So I
They already have.
had to, well, not entirely. I wish they had. So
Yeah.
I had to
Chat GPT is gonna take a while to get there.
I had to roll over my 401k or whatever from a previous employer. So I call this fucking company, and first of all, I didn't choose this company to start my retirement fund with. You know,
Right.
it's who my employer had. I'm not choosing that my new employer has a different one, and then I can't take the money out because I will get penalized like a motherfucker, and I have to
Yeah.
roll it over into my other thing. None of this is my fucking choice, right?
Right.
And I call, and the woman's talking to me like I'm just a fucking dirtbag piece of shit.
Because you're moving the money away from
Because I'm
them.
moving the money away. It's like, motherfucker, what do you want me to do? Just leave
Right.
it with you?
That's where you got like have a financial advisor.
Yeah, so it's just ridiculous. They sent me the wrong fucking form. They're like, okay, sir, this is going to take several days to get emailed to you. It did take several days, and nothing was filled out on it. It just took several days to email it to me. And then I open it up, it's the wrong fucking form.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Jesus,
Uh,
Murphy.
Yeah, so I am happy to get away from this company. Just with their,
Well, What's the company's name?
so Mutual
so
of
we-
America is the one that I'm moving away from.
Mutual of America.
Yeah.
They sound like
Oh,
I've heard that name. They've
that's-
probably been around forever, but they've
That's
also
who I
probably
got my
gotten
life
so
insurance
big.
through.
They're shitty. Some
I
of those
mean-
big old banks.
Maybe
know, the
they're
brand-
That's
fine.
not who it's through.
Anymore.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, what the fuck? I just want the form. Let the robots do it. You know?
I've got like 2 401ks. I need to like got 2 401ks and a Roth IRA. It's like I need to fucking merge them.
so
Yeah,
you're
you
thinking
need a
about the fully
financial
automated-
fucking advisor for that shit.
You need a sexual advisor and an STD.
I'll help you. I'll help you out.
Right.
STD.
I will
fucking-
sexually advise you cash that 401k out and give it to me.
So when you said fully automated stuff, I thought you were talking about the fully automated McDonald's that he fucking popped up.
Oh no.
For the robots taking over.
Yeah.
Yeah, robot McDonald's. That ain't gonna work. The thing is, like, even with
I've seen Wall-E, bro. It's gonna work.
maybe someday. It'll be a while.
All
I
right.
don't know if we don't.
That's it. That's our
Don't
show.
let
Go
Ashtray-
fuck yourself, Subway.
Goddamn Subway.
Absolutely.
$5.
Fucking piece of shit.
Subway makes
You'll
horrible
never be
sandwiches.
fucking automated. You fucking Mr. Retardos.
Okay, cool.
That's our
Yeah.
show.
Wow.
We're
No
gonna
way to
be
end it
here
there.
every Wednesday or Thursday. Probably most definitely Thursday, not Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Central. Make sure you join the conversation at theredeyereport.com or facebook.com/redeyereport. We do not have Twitter.
Yeah. Elon
fuck
Musk
yourself.
hates
We
us.
should get a TikTok though.
He's so jelly we're not on Twitter.
We should TikTok. I'm gonna start TikToking.
Do
Li-
it.
Like us, share
I'm
us,
not-
or
I'm not
fuck
like-
us. We're down for whatever. And I'm a bag of dicks. Who the fuck put that in the outline?
I did.
I'm a bag of
I
dicks.
did it. Yeah.
I'm a bag of dicks, and this is the Red Report.
Yeah, I put it there. Because Ashtray always puts some shit in to fuck with me. So I
Bag
gotta
of
send it to him.
dicks. What a
I'm
great
Teddy, by the way.
fucking- Yeah.
I did.
This is Ashtray.
I missed it. Wow.
And I'm Oracle.
And this is this is the
Red
Red
Eye
Report.
This is the Red Eye Report. Still grinding it. No budget.
Still grinding almost up to 400 episodes
Hell yeah.
of fun